It was a normal day. I was sitting, chilling, doing absolutely nothing when I got invited to play mini golf. Well, not really mini golf, more like actual golf. And if you're curious about that video, there's a link in the description. But after the games we played and the fun times we had, everything went quiet. And this bright white light appeared. And it stopped everyone. Now, we were all stuck. We could still talk. And we did. Discussing what is going on. But I realized this might be my fault. I realized where I was. This alternate future me. I see him. And he's on the computer or doing something. So after he leaves, I hit the glass and I break out. I follow after him up the stairs and I see him walking towards this portal construct. And he goes in and he disappears. And so I figured that little computer downstairs and this dragon egg must be the key to turning off this portal. Whatever this future version was after, he's tamed it. But all I can do is shut him off and shut him out. That's exactly what I did. I have some things to say. Thank you guys for 500 subscribers. It has been a journey. It has been awesome. And I have some exciting news. Now, I want to say that I never thought I'd have a YouTube channel that would be remotely successful. Here we are. That deeply surprises me. But I'm going to be completely honest. This last month has been the hardest for me to create content. And it has nothing to do with the content itself. It has everything to do with the style of recording I am. The story, videos, the way I'm making them is just not acceptable for me. So today, I wanted to take a break. And I wanted to show you guys what really has been happening these last couple of weeks. Now, many of you may know that, well, Season 3 of Cobblecraft has started. And don't worry, I'm still going to be part of Cobblecraft and this dream world. However, dream might be over. And I don't mean that in a way that is bad or in a way that might have you disappointed. No, it means the exact opposite. What happened was that when I joined Cobblecraft, I had footage for the dream world. That footage got corrupted. So I decided to make a storyline that follows said corruption. Problem was, I kept putting those files into the corrupted file without noticing. So a lot of my footage for my dream world ended up getting corrupted. And honestly, it sucked because I had so much stuff that I wanted to show and I just couldn't. And I don't exactly know what I was supposed to do with it. Because I love this world and I'm about to show you some things that haven't been on camera before. So, if you made it this far, please comment, like, and subscribe, because I'm about to show you things that have not been on camera, and I think the next video, I'm going to rebirth into and make this dream world no longer a dream, but a forever world. Start over new ideas, because everything here is stuff I want to finish, and the way I want to record things just isn't happening the way I want. But I will show you what I have been doing, and if you've seen my shorts, you might have seen some of this, but here we are. So, basically, after I joined Cobblecraft Season 1, slowly in the background, I just started building. And I didn't record much of this because I honestly just forgot, and it was just out of sync. I even played with the new Copper Golems that came out, which that's a video for another time. But this is just what I did. I made a city that I really liked. I started detailing. Now this part you've seen, but I've renamed the sign to Jumble City. So that's what we're gonna call this place, Jumble City. And basically, throughout the next episodes, I think I'm going to just come here and finish all these. There's so much potential here. I even had a gas train station I was going to show off, but then it didn't work, kind of. It kind of did, kind of didn't. But regardless, what I'm saying is that there are so much potentials for me, and the way I was recording things just wasn't the way I wanted. Now, don't get me wrong. I love the story, and the story that I've created is still going to be ongoing, but just not in the way. The little cutscenes for me were a little, how do I put it, childish? I guess that's the word. Not that anything wrong with childish, but I feel like I could be doing better and better story, if that makes sense. So, well, that's embarrassing. Just fix that. But I feel like I could be doing better as a creator, creating something that I want to enjoy creating. Like this, for example. I did not have this recorded because I was in a flow state, and I think I'm going to do a video about this library, maybe collecting every book in Minecraft and getting a trader for every book, because this is one of the most beautiful interiors I've ever done, and I had 0 recording for it, and stuff like that's upsetting, but I had so much fun creating this. And even the stuff I showed on the shorts, I mean, this hasn't been shown yet, but this will be a museum. And then I have the zoo over here, which I really want to expand. Things are going to get done. I'm super excited for this world. However, this world specifically, get out of here. This world specifically will only be done if, well, I say so. And I don't want it to be done. I don't want to move on from this world. I thought about restarting, and I was like, why would I restart? There's so much more to do here. There's so much for me to do here. But I think a channel restart is needed. The roads need to be paved. The buildings need to be built. But in a way that makes it fun for me as a creator, because I just didn't enjoy the creative process of making videos. I mean, you can look at my upload schedule. I struggled to post because it didn't feel fun to make the video, but the problem is I am a Minecraft player at heart. I'm not yet a Minecraft content creator at heart. Ow. Hey. But that's okay. And I feel like this is something that people need to know. Just because you set your sights on something and you think that, well, you can't do it, doesn't mean that you can't do it. You just jumped the gun a little bit. And I will say, I might have jumped the gun a little bit. And doing things efficiently is not something I'm really great at. But what I will say, I've created a beautiful world, and that's in a world that I want to continue. So no, I don't want to quit, and I'm not going to. I plan to keep growing and plan to keep going. Now for Cobblecraft Season 3, that will be edited in a way different manner than Season 2, because once again it was recorded iffy, but I want it to be a sit back and enjoyable process where you can really watch as I build and do stuff with creators. Because I think the problem was I tried to take 2 series and combine them into one. Dreamworld and Cobblecraft. In reality, I should have just kept it separate. Now, mistakes have been made, and that's all in good. But it doesn't mean it was pointless. Look at these houses. Each one of these houses represented, well, my growth from early February to, I want to say, maybe summertime. I had 100 subscribers, something I never thought I'd complete. Then I posted that short and got to 200, which was even more crazy. And then I got to, what happened here? Well, ignoring that, I got to 300 subscribers, which was just Insane to me. And then, crazy now, there will be a 400 subscriber house, and there will be a 500 subscriber house. Because that's the growth we're hitting. And I want you guys to have the max amount of content possible. And I feel like I'm not doing the greatest job if I'm simply, well, not doing it correctly. There's so much for my world building. There's so much. I mean, I forgot to make a video about spawning because I started locking it. Also, this house burnt down. That's unfortunate. But anyways, what I want to say is I am ready to expand. I'm ready to make different styles of videos. I want to make different styles of videos. I want to make, like, maybe getting 1,000,000 diamonds, or maybe, I don't know, getting all of the blocks of Minecraft, all of the books, stuff like that. That's what this world was supposed to be, and I feel like I haven't done it. The dream is not over, though it has ended, but my forever world has started. And I did say it was cliche at the very beginning of all this series that I didn't want a forever world, but opinions change, and I feel like this coastal village has taught me, well, that's ironic, has taught me that it's okay to embrace change, embrace the building, embrace the process, that not everything you're going to do is going to stay the exact same, and that is completely okay. So, thank you for watching, thank you for being here, and I hope you will be accepting of this new style. If not, well, maybe I'll make something good in the future. But I think you'll enjoy what I have in store for you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.